savings secure? Are you sure? The U.S. Gold.
Lots of people waking up this morning driving to work. Lots of people driving to work. And I'll bet you 2/3 of them, maybe 90% of them, are worried about money every second of every day. Cardone here. Hope you're doing well. Stuck in a little bit of traffic, still driving myself. Somebody said to me the other day, why do you drive yourself to work? Get a driver, man. You can get more done. I'm like, if I had a driver, which I did in LA, I'd get in the car and be like, I want to drive. I just like to drive, you know what I'm saying? I like to be in control. I hope you do. Hey, I want to give you a little message. Appreciate everybody joining me this morning. You're awesome. Clearly, you're committed to your future and to success, and are looking for both knowledge and inspiration. I know I'm looking for knowledge and inspiration every day. Show me somebody that's done more than I've done, and I'm all tuned in. I'm using both ears. What do you know? What do I need to know that I don't know? What am I missing? So appreciate each and every one of you being open-minded enough to check into my data, my information, what you think is, you know, hey, what would Grant do? I want to talk to you about being broke. Now, I spent half of my lifetime, literally one half of my entire life, I spent broke. And it wasn't until I was, I think, 26 years old, still struggling with money. Keep in mind, at 25, I was dead broke. I weighed 130 pounds. I owed $40,000 to the government, $3,000 to my mother, was late on my rent, and my rent was like $275 a month. Late on my rent at least 6 months of the year. Had to go to the landlord over and over and over again. Dude, I'm late, just give me another week or so, you know? And so I know what it's like to be in that situation. And I remember telling the guy, dude, I'm broke. I'm always broke. I never have any money. I was, you know, even when I started making a little money, I was dumbfounded because I was always broke. And the guy looked at me and says, number one, if you keep saying you're broke, bruh, you're going to always be broke. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I knew that was true when he said it. Number two, you aren't broke. You could be without money and not be broke. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, look, as long as you have courage, you're not broke. As long as you have persistence, you're not broke. As long as you have ethics, you're not broke. And I said, what do you mean ethics? I said, I'm an honest person. He's like, I'm not talking about being honest with other people. I'm talking about you being honest with yourself and showing up every day and doing whatever it takes to fulfill your potential. That's ethics. Doing the hard stuff every day. As long as you persist, as long as you have courage, as long as you take action, as long as you refuse to quit, Grant, it is impossible for you to be broke. And that was life-changing for me. You know, I've read thousands of books. I've been to many, many workshops. I've spent weeks and even months at a time immersed in study, outside of going to college and high school and the traditional education thing. And I've spent all those hours, hundreds of thousands of dollars, because I was interested in improving myself and building on this one thing this gentleman told me, which was, Grant, it's impossible to be broke. Yeah, you could be without money, but you can't be broke. As long as you have courage, persistence, show up, are willing to take action, and live up and act up and operate at and job up to your full potential. I was 26 years old. It changed my life. The advice you can give another person that's positive, inspirational, and by the way, that's true, not filled with a bunch of freaking gimmicks and pseudoscience garbage. Look, when you do that, when you give somebody a simple truth, some of the best information I've ever gotten was like, yeah, I knew that, man. Thanks for reminding me. That's some of the best information I've ever gotten. It wasn't new data. It wasn't new information. It was simple, simplistic truths that, regardless of what you believe, where you go to church, you're like, man, that is so true. Like, it just shoots to your core. So, if you're one of those people this morning that's looking, you're like, man, I got to fix my money. I got to get my money right. You know, you looked at a magazine last night, you saw this beautiful house, and you're like, God, I'd love to buy that for my family. Or an automobile, or maybe you want to move out of state, you want to move to a different place, or you found some investment that you want to make. So that you can create a second flow of income, you know, or you wanted to take a trip because you could meet somebody that was really important for you, and you're out of money right now. Just remember, as long as you're creative, as long as you don't quit, as long as you're like the most persistent person in your market, as long as you never ever quit, no matter what, no matter how many people try to talk you out of it, as long as you stay consistent with what you know, not your mom, your dad, your wife, or your husband, or the kids, not what they think you can do, but if you stay ethical to what you know you can do, what your potential is, and you literally stay obsessed with those ideas. That's a beautiful car. That Wraith is a gorgeous, gorgeous automobile. How could you ever be broke? You would never, ever be broke. It is impossible to be broke if you are operating with the greatest gifts you have. A gentleman asked me last night, he says, man, how rich are you? I said, dude, I'm one of the richest people in the world. I am one of the richest people in the world. I have my money right. I have a great marriage. I have beautiful children that I love and make time for. I am a freaking hammer. I hammer every day. I'm extremely persistent, phenomenally creative, all in committed, radical, obsessed with fulfilling my potential. What else do I need? I mean, come on, what else do I need? I'll throw all my money away. Just don't take my goodies. Don't take the stuff that has gotten me what I wanted and what I'm capable of. Hey, look, I hope this finds you I hope this found you well, and I hope it makes you even better. I hope it found you today extremely inspired, and somehow this added to the inspiration you were already operating with. Go out today, have a freaking awesome, awesome day. Real quick, where's everybody coming from? Where's everybody at this morning while I'm stuck in traffic? I'd like to know where you're gonna be. Gonna watch the replay several times. Hey, by the way, if you're doing this in replay, man, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Texas, Houston, Toronto, Indianapolis, Arizona, London, Boston, Montreal, the UK, Clearwater, love Clearwater. Thinking about moving to Clearwater, actually. Detroit, London, Toronto, Chicago, Dallas. Hey, I'm going to be in Chicago tomorrow. Today I'm meeting with Aaron Ziegler in my office. Aaron owns 25 car dealerships. He's 30, I don't know. Aaron's might be 38 years old, 36 years old. Freaking super power player. Nashville, I'm going to be in Nashville. But look, check it out. I'm going to be in Chicago Thursday for a secret project with the brilliant Steve Harvey. Thursday, I'll be in Chicago with Steve Harvey. Today, I'm going to be with Aaron Ziegler. Tomorrow, that is tomorrow. Tomorrow's Steve Harvey. Friday, I'm probably going to Clearwater. Wednesday, I'm going to Indianapolis to do a huge meeting in Indianapolis for a group that wants 180 locations of our online university. Sorry if the connection's bad. Steve from West Virginia representing. Come on, man. Dude, you're awesome. Hey, I'm looking forward to going all around the world to deliver my content and my information. Pat from Lightspeed, what's up? You met Pat yesterday? Awesome. Hey, so look, I'm going to, in the next year, we're going to be going to Asia, all across Asia. Singapore, Hong Kong, the Philippines, Taiwan, Japan. Yeah, dude, we're going to rock. I'm going to be going to the UK, all across the UK, doing big, huge seminars around the world. I'm going to be going to Australia, no doubt about it. We were looking at doing something with me and Gary Vaynerchuk. We're going to be doing something in May, but we couldn't get our schedules coordinated, so that's got to get put off. I'm going to be in Vegas twice this month, once next month, twice before the end of the year that I know of right now. Hey, if your company is having a conference this year and they want somebody that will rock that thing, if your company is having a conference, call my office and have me come in as a keynote. I guarantee I'll take your conference to a entirely another level, all right? Hey, love you, love each of you. I'll be dropping the Gary V interview on Power Players this month. We're going to be dropping it in a week when his book drops. I'm helping him get his book blown up. What else can I tell you guys? Man, you guys are awesome. Okay, I hope you're winning today. Really, 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 really pulling for you. I need lots of people to be successful. I need lots of people winning. I need to know that me and you, that there's more and more of us, not fewer and fewer of us. By the way, if you didn't know this, entrepreneurship, self-owned businesses is at the lowest level since 1950. So, I don't know why that is, man. You know why I think it is? It's courage. People don't have courage because they're running around saying, I'm broke. It's impossible to be broke, folks. Impossible to be broke. As long as you're courageous, persistent, creative, committed, and you're obsessed with your potential. Thank you for the comment on the hair. I think it does look good. I got it cut a little short. Have an awesome day today. God bless. And be great, because you know what I say. Nothing else feels good and nothing else pays.